Hey there, and welcome to another Mojo Quick Tips video. My name's David. I'm going to be your tour guide today while I demonstrate for you how you can utilize the BombBomb emailing platform right within Mojo. Now, there's a few things you can do with this new integration. The first one is you can create manually generated video emails right within Mojo to be sent through BombBomb. You can also create action plans with steps in them that are filled with email templates from your BombBomb system. And lastly, you can actually send data and leads from Mojo over to BombBomb to be managed within the BombBomb system directly. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to connect Mojo with the BombBomb system, and it's a pretty straightforward process. To begin, the first place we're going to go is the settings area. Once we're in the settings area, we're going to navigate down to the integrations and then all the way down to BombBomb. Now, the first thing it's going to ask for is an API key. Now, I'm going to go on a hunch here and say that you don't know what your API key is for BombBomb. And that's quite all right, because we give you this nice little link right here. And when clicked, if you've logged into BombBomb recently in your browser, it's going to auto log you in on a new tab and bring you right to your API key. If you're on a new browser or you've recently cleared your cache or history, it'll ask you to log into BombBomb again. But once you do, again, it'll bring you right to the API key area of the BombBomb system. And it'll give you this nice little orange button called Copy to Clipboard, which I've just done. Now that it's on my clipboard, I can come back over to the Mojo tab and simply paste it in there. And then I click Set. When I click Set, BombBomb is then going to ask me permission as their user to allow Mojo to access the system. And I'm going to click Allow. Once I do that, the final authentication is we ask for your PIN number again. So I enter my PIN number and I click Submit. Then it's going to alert us that we've successfully authenticated with BombBomb. You just simply click OK. So now we've connected the two systems. I can close out of my BombBomb tab if I want. And now, again, I've just married Mojo with BombBomb. What does that mean? Well, let's start with the first feature of this integration. And that'll take me over to the data and dialer area. Once I'm over there, I'm going to choose my Mojo training list, which has a bunch of duplicate email addresses in it. And I can go ahead and I can click on any record to open it up. And whenever I go to send an email by clicking on the envelope, there's a new option for me. So traditionally, if you're not connected to BombBomb, you'll have the ability to send a saved email template from your system to this record, or you can create a new one from scratch. And again, you're going to find a new one. It's called the BombBomb Video Email. When I click on that, it's going to ask me to give it a subject name, and I'm going to call it Quick Tip Video. And I'm going to record a new video. And we can see here, I'm feeling a little under the weather, and I put a Post-it note over my camera. But here you have it. This is live feed through my MacBook Pro, where I could be recording this personalized one-off email video. To do it, I simply click the red button, and it begins to record. It's going to use your native computer's microphone. And again, it's using my video camera, and I'm creating this potentially introduction video, follow-up video. It's a one-off, meant for one-person video, and when I'm done, I can click Stop. It'll upload to the cloud. I'll click Confirm that this is the take that I want to save. And it's saving in the background. And now I click Back. And now I'm ready to send it. So what just happened? Well, I recorded the video, it compressed it, it sent it up to the cloud in BombBomb, and I can either add a message here, just like I can in BombBomb, or I can skip that and just click Send. Now, for some reason, I didn't like the video. Maybe I was like, oops, I forgot to say something. I can always go back to re-record. But in this case, I'm just going to click Send. and it lets me know that it's been sent. So, pretty cool, right? I just created a video email, just like I can in BombBomb, but right from the Mojo contact record. And now, very important note about this. BombBomb is responsible for sending all your emails. We're kind of acting like a puppet master with Mojo. Why would we do that? Well, BombBomb's been in the email space a lot longer than we have, and they have much better tracking on the back end. In addition to that, most of you who use BombBomb heavily rely on it for all of your marketing efforts. So we wanted to make sure that anything you did within Mojo is recorded in BombBomb, just like all your other campaigns. So that's the beauty of this integration. We itemize it in all the history inside of Mojo. It shows as a sent email in the email reports, but with an indicator that says sent from BombBomb. So that's the first one. The second one, let me close out of here, is I can go into my settings area, marketing, action plans, and I can create an action plan. And this action plan will just say is going to include some email steps. I'm going to call it Email Steps BombBomb. Terrible name, but you get the idea. And I'm not going to mess around with too many of the settings. I'm just going to go ahead and click Next and get right to the meat of this. This is a video on BombBomb, not action plans. We have plenty of action plan how-to videos out there. So just like any other email step for an action plan, you have to select it from the drop-down. And you'll see now that I've connected BombBomb to Mojo, there's a new action step. And it's called very specifically BombBomb Email. It won't work if I choose just email. That's going to reference all my Mojo saved email templates. When I choose BombBomb, it's going to reach out through the web to your BombBomb account, and it's going to grab a list of your email templates that are saved up there. I'm going to choose my agent, and then it's going to give me all of the various saved BombBomb templates. You might have some holiday ones where you're wishing people a Happy New Year, let's say. And this would be great for that. You may have a series of BombBomb emails you created for a follow-up plan prior to using Mojo, and you want Mojo, because it's tied to your seller leads, for example, to take control, be the puppet master of when those emails are flagged to send. Well, action plans are a fantastic way to do that. And again, we can use your custom video emails from BombBomb. So here's one. I just chose 321, whatever that template is. I don't really know because it's a test one. And then I can click Next, or obviously I can keep building it out. And once I save the action plan, then it's available for me to mass assign to a list or a group or a segment of a list or a group, or one at a time when I'm on the phone with folks. All right, let's cancel out of this. The last thing you can do with this, and I've already told you about how to do a one-off BombBomb email for Mojo, which is great. If you just end up wrapping up a call with someone, you want to say, hey, thanks for taking the time to chit-chat with me, that's going to have a huge ROI. Or I've showed you how to assign it to action plans for that drip email building that hopefully you're taking advantage of inside of Mojo. Last but not least, there may be a time when it makes sense for you to send contacts or leads from Mojo over to BombBomb and manage them there. Perhaps you have all of your leads and contacts, all of your qualified folks in BombBomb. Well, don't worry. You can do that here with Mojo. I'm going to go back to Data and Dialer. I'm going to click on my Mojo training list, and you'll see here that I can do a click select, or I can select the whole group, however we want to do it. The whole list, or I can select a segment of that list or group, and then you'll see a new button that says BombBomb. And the reason why this button's here is for just what I described. I just highlighted these records in my Mojo training list. Again, I could have just selected the Mojo training list. It would have worked for the entire list. But in this case, I'm just demonstrating how to select some records. And I'm going to click the BombBomb button. And it's going to ask me, where do you want these records to go inside of BombBomb? It auto-populates your available BombBomb list. So you don't have to worry about remembering which list to send it to. We're going to show them to you. And I'm going to leave it on the Mojo demonstration list, and I'm going to click Export. It's telling me that none of them have email addresses. But you get the idea. I could have just sent all those over to BombBomb, and I could have started working those there. So again, big three things. First one, you can create one-off personalized video emails right from the contact record of each of your contacts, whether you're on the phone with them or not. Second, I can create action plans and assign my BombBomb email templates to them for the best ROI possible. And lastly, I can send leads and records from Mojo over to BombBomb. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have any questions about how to leverage this new BombBomb integration, give us a call on our support line. We'd love to show you how to do it. And as always, make it a great day.